I am Sandeep Sharma. Welcome you all at Grade Up. Yes, guys, good evening to all of you. Good evening. Yes, come live. Hello, guys. Good evening to all of you, dear. Hello, Sai Krishna, Naresh, Sai Kumar Patnayak. Hello, good evening. Sai Krishna, yes, not very cold at Noida. Actually, AC is running, and in this cabin here I am feeling very cool. Actually, we have centralized AC in our company, so there is no control, no individual control on the AC. That's why I am feeling cold. Okay, now today I am going to start the mensuration topic. Okay, this question we have already done. 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 Now we will start from this question. As I have already told you, okay, dear, as I have already told you about the formulas of right prism, then I will start the question off on right prism. Okay, so the base of a right prism is a triangle of side 5, 12 and 13 centimeter, and its volume is 450 centimeter cube. Find its total surface area. Here we have the right prism. Here we have the right prism. Here we have the right prism. Okay, this is the right prism, and sides of the base are 5, 12 and 13. Five, 12 and 13. Okay, now, and its volume is 450 centimeter cube. We have to find the total surface area. So we have been given that the volume is 450 centimeter cube, and volume is what? Area of base. We don't know the height. Okay, area of base into height is equal to 450 centimeter cube. All right, now listen carefully. What is the area of base? As we have the length of the sides of the triangle are 5, 12 and 13. As you all know, this forms a Pythagorean triplet. Then this must be perpendicular, this must be base, this must be hypotenuse. Okay, so this is a right angle triangle, 5, 12 and 13, and we all know how to find the area of the right angle triangle, and this is what? 1 by 2, 5 into 12 and into height is equal to 450. Now you can easily find the height. 450 divided by 5 into 6. (90) divided by 6, this is 40 by 45 by, this is 15. So 15 centimeter is the height. 15 centimeter is the height. Okay, now listen carefully. We have to find the total surface area. Can I remove this? Yes, guys, can I remove this? Because I need space. Okay. Now we have to find the total surface area. Total surface area is what? Curved surface area plus twice of area of base. Curved surface area is what? Perimeter of base into height plus twice of area of base. Okay. Perimeter of base is what? Perimeter of base is what? We have this prism, and perimeter of base is 5, 12 and 13. Add 5, 12 and 13. What will I get? 30 into height is what? 15 plus twice of area of base. Area of base is what? Area of base is what? 1 by 2, 5 into 12. 450. This is 510 centimeter square is the total surface area. So guys, the questions of the right prism is based on only direct formulas. So you need not to worry about it. Okay, is this clear to all of you? Yes or no? Write in the comment box. Okay, I will tell you, don't worry. Just listen carefully. Okay. Okay, Naresh, don't worry. And guys, always remember one thing. If you have a prism, I am giving you some extra information about the prism. I am giving you some extra knowledge about the prism. If you have a prism of triangular base, then this definitely has 5 faces. 5 faces. 3 faces are this and the back, and 2 faces are top, and one face is top and one is bottom. So there are total 5 faces. Okay, is it okay, guys? It is difficult to interpret the 3D figure because one is this, and 2 are this, and 1 is in the back side. Okay, yes, Mohan Sharma, you can take that, you can comment on the help section. And what about the edges? How many edges does it have? How many edges does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 edges. 3, 3 and 3. 9 edges. Okay. And how many sides? Edges ho gaya. All right. Just a minute. Now vertices. How many vertices does it have? 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 6 edges it have. Is it okay to all of you? Six vertices. 6 vertices, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's move to the question. Yes, guys, please try to solve this question and give the answer in the comment box. Yes, guys, please try to solve this question and give the answer in the comment box. Question is, the base of a right prism is a triangle. Okay, base of a right prism is a triangle. Fine. Sai Krishna, you can ask anything to me. There is no any problem. Okay, Sai Krishna, you can ask anything from me. Okay. Perimeter of triangle is 45. Okay, perimeter is 45 centimeter. And its radius and its in radius. Guys, this is something. This is in radius. Is 9 centimeter. And its total surface area, find its total surface area if its volume is 810 centimeter cubic. So we have been given that the in radius equal to 9 centimeter and its volume is equal to 810 centimeter cubic, and we have to find the total surface area. Total surface area. Guys, listen carefully. We have a right prism which is having base. We have a right prism which is having base as a triangle. Okay. Now in this question we have been given that perimeter of triangle is 45 centimeter and its in radius is 9 centimeter and its volume is 810 centimeter cube. We have to find its total surface area. Okay. Now listen carefully. Okay, Naresh, in radius is this. This is the circle and this is the in radius. This is the in radius. Okay. So listen carefully. As you all know, the formula of in radius is equal to area of triangle divided by semi-perimeter. In radius is 9, area of triangle we don't know, upon semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter is what? Half of the perimeter. That is 45 by So I can write this 2 in the multiplication of this. So area of triangle is equal to 9 into 45 divided by 2. So this is the area of triangle. All right. As in this question we have been given that the volume is, volume is area of base into height. Area of base is what? 9 into 45 divided by 2. This is the area of base, and we don't know the height, and we have the volume 810. 9 9s are 81, 45 2s are 90, and h is equal to 4 centimeter. We have h is equal to 4 centimeter. What we have to find? We have to find the total surface area, and as you all know, the formula of the total surface area, I can remove this. Formula of the total surface area is curved surface area plus twice of area of base. Alright, so curved surface area is what? Perimeter of base into area plus twice of area of base. And perimeter is what? 45. Area is what? 9 into 45. Just a minute. Area of the total surface area will be equal to curved surface area plus twice of area of base. And curved surface area is what? Perimeter of base into height plus twice of area of base. Yes, it is the in radius of the triangle only. I can write all this here. If in radius of triangle is 9 centimeter. Now this is perfect. Okay. Now perimeter of triangle is 45, height is 4 plus twice of area of base 9 into 45 divided by 2. This will cancel out with this. This is 180. This is 9 5s are 45. 585 centimeter square is the right answer. Okay, is it clear to all of you? Yes, Suprabha, is this clear? This is the in radius of the circle. I will write this by the black pen. There is a correction in this question. If in radius of triangle is 9 centimeter. Okay. Is this okay to all of you? Yes or no? Now, Sai Krishna, you are happy? By this question? Okay, now let's move to the next question. Yes, guys, please try to solve this question and give the answer in the comment box. The height of a right prism is 15 centimeter. The height of a right prism is 15 centimeter, which is based on a square. If its total surface area is 608 meter square, then find its volume. Yes, guys, please solve this question and give the answer in the comment box. The height of right prism is 15 centimeter. 15 centimeter, okay, just a second. The height of a right prism is 16 centimeter and right prism is based on a square. Okay, if its total surface area is 608 centimeter square, find its volume. Okay, yes. Now Naresh, is it clear to all of you? Now Naresh, is it clear? Question is, the height of a right prism is 15 centimeter and right prism is based on a square. If its total surface area is 608, find its volume. Now listen carefully. No, Naresh, prism is based on a square. Like this. If this is a square, if this is a square, this is the right prism. I hope this is clear to all of you. Naresh, the picture is clear to you or not? This is the right prism. Top is square and base is square. This is called right prism based on the square. Yes, this is the cuboid. Exactly, Naresh. Height of the right prism is 15 centimeter. And right prism based on the square. Okay, let's say side of square is A. If the total surface area of this is total surface area is 608 centimeter square, find its volume. We have to find the volume. Now the question is clear to all of you or not? Yes or no? Write in the comment box. Yes guys, please tell me, is the question is clear to all of you or not? And you know guys, today is my birthday. Today is my birthday. Okay, and I'm teaching you because I love teaching. Thank you so much, Avinash. Thank you, Sai Kumar Patnaik. Thank you, Kasani Saidulu. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Ekta. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sai Krishna. Okay, now let's start the question. Yes, Naresh. Yes, I will do the party. I will give the party. Don't worry. Sai Krishna. Okay, guys. So we have total surface area and we have to find it volume. Okay. Thank you, Suprabha. Total surface area is what? Total surface area plus twice of area of base is equal to 608 centimeter square. Curved surface area is what? Perimeter of base into height plus twice of area of base, 608 centimeter square. Perimeter of base is what? 4a, a 4a. Height is what? 15. Twice of area of base. Area of base is what? Area of base is what? A square. This is 608. Okay. Now divide by 2. What will I get? 15 to the 30. A square minus 6 minus 304. If I have a square plus 30a minus 304 is equal to 0. Now listen carefully. I have to factor these. Yes, find the factor. A square plus 38a minus 8a minus 304. A common, a plus 38 minus 8 common, a plus 38 equal to 0. So a minus 8 and a plus 38 is equal to 0. So a is equal to 8 or minus 38. So minus 38 cannot be your answer because it is in negative. So 8 is 8 centimeter. A is 8 centimeter. Alright, now we have to find the volume. Volume is what? Area of base into height. Area of base is 8 into 8, that is 8 square, into height is 15. This is 960 centimeter cube. But you need not to do like this in your examination. You need not to do like this in your examination. I will tell you how you can do in your examination in a very easy way by the OSM method. Now, is it clear to all of you? If you face any difficulty in this question, then you can ask me. Yes, Sai Krishna, please tell me. Yes, it will take time, but you need not to worry about it. You have to do this by the other method. Okay. Is it okay to all of you? Yes or no, dear? Then I will tell you about the other method. Okay, now listen carefully. So guys, how you can do this in just seconds? Suppose if you have options, definitely you will have the options in your examination. By the rule of multiplicity, by the rule of multiplicity, I can solve this question in just seconds. Let's say options are 960 centimeter square cube, 120 centimeter cube, okay, and 50 centimeter cube, and 40 centimeter cube. Okay, now listen carefully. Now see the magic. Guys, this is the rule of multiplicity. This is the rule of multiplicity. As in this question we have been given that we have a prism which is based on this square, and we don't have the side of the square, but we have height of the prism. Okay, but we have height of the prism, that is 15 centimeter. Now listen carefully. Area of base A into 15, that is 15A square. 15A square is your answer. You don't have A, there is no any problem. 15A square tells you that answer must be multiple of 15, and in this question these two are not multiple of 15. Now we are left with two options only. This is the multiple of 15 and this is the multiple of 15. But in this 15A square further tells you, if you divide the volume by 15, you will have a perfect square number. But when you divide the volume by 15, you will have a perfect square number. So when you divide this by 15, you will have 64. When you divide by 15, you will have 8. But this is the perfect square. So this should be your answer. So guys, this is the rule of multiplicity. You can do the question of mensuration in just seconds. Is this clear to all of you? Yes or no? If two options are there, Sai Kumar is saying if two options are there, then you have to do by the basic method. There is no any such method. Sai Krishna is saying, I announced your birthday as Mathematician Day, Officers Mathematician Day. Thank you so much, Sai Krishna. Yes, guys, is it okay to all of you? Okay, thank you so much. Now let's move to the next question. Yes, guys, please try to solve this question. If a cone is cut into two parts of equal height, parallel to its base, then find the ratio of the volumes of these two parts. If a cone is cut into two parts of equal height parallel to its base, then find the ratio of the volume of these two parts. First of all, I will tell you the concept of this. Listen carefully. Whenever you are cutting a cone parallel to its base, what will happen? This is the height of the smaller. Just a minute. First of all, I will tell you the concept, not the question. Okay. If you have a cone, if you have a cone and you have to cut this cone parallel to its base, then what will happen? I will tell you. Let's say this is L, this is R, this is H, this is R, and this is capital H, and this is slant height. Let's say V1 is the smaller cone, V1 is the smaller cone, and V2 is the bigger cone. Okay, V2 is the bigger cone. Then, when I talk about the parts, part 1 is this, part 1 is this triangle, and part 2 is this frustum, this frustum. Okay. Now listen carefully. From this, I can say V1 upon V2 is equal to H cube upon H cube equal to L cube upon L cube equal to R cube upon R cube. Okay, so this is the basic concept of this question. Okay, is it okay to all of you? And listen carefully, P1 definitely equal to V1. These two are same. And what about P2? How you can find this frustum? Obviously, P2 is equal to V2 minus V1. Okay, now this is the basic concept. Now, is it clear to all of you? Yes or no? Okay, thank you. I will tell you the frustum formula, don't worry. I will tell you in detail about the frustum. But here we have no use of the frustum formula. Okay, I will tell you, don't worry. Now, listen carefully. As in this question, now come on to the question. As in this question, we have been given that if a cone is cut into two parts of equal height parallel to its base, okay. If a cone is cut into two parts of equal height, let's say this height is 1, this height is also 1, then this height must be 1, 2. And we have this relation. Okay, so V1 upon V2 is equal to H cube upon H cube. So V1 upon V2 is equal to 1 upon 8. That means volume of V1 is 1 and volume of V2 is 8. So volume of V1 is 1 and volume of V2 is 8. Okay. But we have to find the volume of these two parts. So V1 is same as P1 and part 2 is what? V2 minus V1, that is 7. And the ratio between these volume of these two parts is 1:7. This is the answer. I hope this is clear to all of you. Okay, thank you. Now, first of all, I will talk about the pyramid, right pyramid, okay? Right pyramid. Listen carefully. Right pyramid is what? This. This type of figure is pyramid. 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 This is having hexagon base. This is having no cone volume. Suprabha, cone volume is also proportional to, just a minute, proportional to radius also and slant height also. I have already told you. This is the pyramid having hexagon base. This is the pyramid having square base. This is the pyramid having triangle base. This is the pyramid having circle base. And this pyramid is called cone. I can draw in a better way. This is also a pyramid, and this is called cone. Okay, now I will tell you about the formulas. Now listen carefully. Volume of pyramid is what? Volume of pyramid is what? 1 by 3 area of base. 1 by 3 area of base into height. Curved surface area. Curved surface area. 1 by 2 perimeter of base into slant height. I will tell you what is the slant height, but in figure wise. Okay. Let's say this is the cone. This is the slant height. So then I will tell you about the slant height figure wise. Okay. Now total surface area is what? Curved surface area plus area of base. Now I'll talk about the formula of the cone, as I already told you about the formula of cone, but I will discuss today again. Now this cone is a kind of pyramid. This cone is a kind of pyramid based on circular base. This is having circle base. This is the radius. This is the radius. This is height, and this is slant height. Now volume, as you have 1 by 3 area of base into height. 1 by 3 area of base is pi r square into height. As you all know, this is the volume of the cone. Curved surface area is half of perimeter of the base. Perimeter of the base is what? Circumference into slant height. This is 2 pi r l. This is pi r l only. Total surface area is what? Pi r l plus area of base. And one more relation by Pythagoras theorem, we will have L square is equal to H square plus R square. Okay, so these are the formula. Okay, now I will talk about the, okay, if you want to develop some formulas for this, yes, please write the formula for this. This is the right pyramid based on the square base. Okay, if this is A, and height is H, then volume will be, and slant height is what? Oh, just a minute. And this is the slant height. I will tell you figure wise in the question, no problem. This is the slant height. What is the volume? 1 by 3 area of base into height. Okay, what is the curved surface area? 1 by 2 perimeter of base into slant height, that is 2AL. What is total surface area? Curved surface area plus area of base. So this is the family of right prism. Okay, is this okay to all of you? Now I'll tell you about the frustum formulas. Frustum of cone, and the question on frustum of cone will be asked only on formula base in your examination. This is the frustum of cone. This is R. this is capital R, this is slant height. Volume of this is pi h by 3 r square r. Curved surface area is pi r l. Total surface area is pi r l plus pi r square. So these are the formula of the frustum of cone. And guys, in your examination, direct formula based question will be asked from frustum. Okay, you will be having